Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and or others. It is the Mad Hatter here, and this is Darkwood. I forgot to close the options menu. Hooray! When we last left off, I believe we just met Wolf. Or Fox. Some call him Fox for whatever reason. He's a wolf, even though he has a fox-like face. Now, I have no clue what we're going to be doing today, as... well, we'll probably be getting our ass beat, because Night 2 tends to be when weird shit starts showing up, guaranteed. The Night 3 shit just kind of goes south, very quickly. It's not very fun, I'll admit this. So, I do know that we are looking for some very specific materials. Just ate. Note to self, give some time after eating before recording. But yeah, we're looking for some materials in order to upgrade either the crafting bench or our nails with boards, or a board with nails. That's what it is. Hooray. In addition to this, I also have something of an announcement to make. Unfortunately, due to how loud and boisterous my family is, I cannot record on the weekends. Which is annoying, because I wanted to be able to pride myself on, hi, Wolf. I believe this is Wolf. Is it Wolf? Talk, or is it the trader? A man roughly my size is standing before me. I could barely make out his disturbingly familiar features through the matte visor of his helmet. The massive helmet is covered with an old sack and seems to be an integral part of the unnaturally pale body. I remember him. He's the one who rescued me from the doctor's house. The man reaches out to me with his black hand. It's covered in charcoal, there's something written on his worn woolen glove. We need to stick together, brother. His lips are moving, but all sounds are drowned out inside the helmet. He shrugs, then takes off the huge sack off his back and drops it on the ground, revealing its contents. This is our trader. Photo of the road. He wipes his left glove on his pants, takes out the charcoal from his pockets, and starts scribbling. When he finishes, he lifts his dirty hand. All roads lead deeper into the woods. Basically, it's not so easy to get out of here. Once you're in, you're in. He sells... normally he sells things that are not quite weaponry. Odd looking glowing mushroom. This will give us more essence, but essence is kind of a double-edged, so... oh... I want that. I want that real bad. Everything I really want, he sells in very small amounts. For instance, weapon parts. Weapon parts is useful for most starting weaponry. Axe blade, you equip that with a pole and you have an axe. You equip the shovel with the shovel blade with a pole, you have a shovel, which is slightly longer range, although it does slightly less damage. The axe can also be used to clear debris pretty swiftly, though. We gain reputation with the trader for every day that we survive. Now, let's take a look at the map. I went mostly to the west, I believe. Yeah, so we want to go to the east today. Well, sniffly. Let's switch this off, and... corpse searched. We want to head this way now. I'm going to be keeping relatively straight. Hopefully, we can find a, wood pile. Wood piles generally have, well, wood and logs. Oh. Hi. These guys... he's basically possessed. Hi. Yeah. I thought he'd attack us yesterday is why I didn't fuck with him. And yes, we are chasing after him. Where is your dog? Doge? Is that a doge? No, it's not a doge. Poisonous mushrooms. Where's a wood pile? Oh, we have a path. Hooray. Haha! Burned houses. There should be a bunch of dogs around here. In fact, I can hear them. Forward now. There's a doge. Let's see if I can sneak up behind it. Ow. Ha! If you get them with 2 good hits, they should be fine. Meat. I didn't mean to hit escape there. If the meat rots, we can use it in a bottle to make a gas trap, which is surprisingly useful. There, doge. I hear mushrooms. Ha ha! There's mushrooms. Always get the mushrooms. Most of the upgrades are actually kind of useless, and a lot of them come with the unfortunate side effect of... Oh, there's 2 dogs there. I'm not confident in my capabilities to attack them. Most of the upgrades are kind of useless, however, they're also kind of... It's a case of it's better than nothing, basically. I would like to search the sack. Alcohol, yes. So, alcohol is used for an NPC later on that... Flares, pills, if nothing else, I could sell the flares. And let's see, there should be something underneath this sofa. Yeah, there it is. And there is occasionally things that are underneath other things. White dress, a white children's dress. The fact that it was kind of stashed is suspect. Methinks nobody would... God damn it. Methinks nobody would really mind that this house was burned down. Either that or it was burned down for a reason. Likely with someone inside. Oh, mushrooms. Likely with someone inside. But, let's see, that's the mushrooms handled. We can actually... I can actually show you how leveling up works tonight, probably. However, again, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, so I don't know if I want to do that yet. God, this thing is short range. Jesus fucking Christ. Didn't even notice me. Ah, you shit. Haha. Yeah, like I said, if you like dogs, this is not the game for you. These dogs are fucking vicious, and they will kill us without remorse. So, I kill them first. Disassembled tractor. We have a tire and gasoline. Hooray. Not sure what the tire does. I'm fairly sure we can just sell it. More mushrooms. Is there a dog? There's a dog. Let's not get tunnel vision. Two good hits kills the dogs. So long as you remember that you should be fine against dogs, generally they are actually pretty easy to kite out. I just kind of suck at doing so. Let's see. Is there anything else? There's the wood pile. Is there logs or planks? Planks. Nails. Boards. I don't know if we should be getting back yet. Oh, there's 2 more dogs. Can we fit some more meat? Or should we craft something? Looks like it's 3 meat per stack, so let's get some more. Plus, using up the last of our board is fine. Ow. Ha! Hear me. I am man, he who wields the tool. You can't eat the meat. However, you can. Come on, dog. You wanna fuck with me? Come on. I thought you said you wanted to fuck. Sit down, son. Okay, we're all full up. Let's head back. Oh, bear trap. I'm all full up. I don't I don't have any room for it. We'll just have to remember that it's there. There's the shrine, so our house should be directly east. Did I move everything yesterday? Hopefully I did. But, honestly, the early game monsters are kind of easy to deal with, however, you have very little health. You can improve that later on, however, it can also be, what's a good word for it? It can also, oh, bunny. And bunnies show up. However, it can also be, maliced through the upgrade system. And I'll show it to you here in a little bit once we get back. Run it. That's a corpse. Corpse with a lot of stuff. Government inventory. Where is our house? Huh. Have I just not hit it yet? It didn't feel like we were walking for that long. So there's a dead tree over here. Broken tree. Oh wow, we went way, way too far south. Where we went? Where are we? We're here. So our house should be just like over here. Oh, and here's wood. Want to discover this if I can. So the reason this is good is because we can come back here for logs. Okay, and we're directly south of our house at the moment. We can come back here for logs, and logs are useful because we can shove them in the, Aha, here's our house. Is it this? Yeah, there it is. Because we can come back here for logs and shove them in it. I would like to access... We can shove them in here. But what I want is this. I need more planks. Let's not go through there. I forget the traps I have laid out. I think the proper way to go through would be up and around, generally. It might be sensible to make a few trips, though. Okay, so, first things first, we cook. Now, the way leveling up works is, from most levels, you have to take a bad thing with the good thing. It's that way for the first level. However, the second level, there are some levels where you play through a dream sequence rather than having to take a bad thing, which is spooky, but it's not so bad. Let's see, I will be able to see further. Once a day, I will be able to heal myself by standing next to an electrical light source. Once a day, I will be able to learn my current location on the map. I will be able to heal myself by eating mushrooms. Let's go with Eagle Eye. I would like to be able to see farther, and the shadows don't bother me too much. But as you can see, it takes a lot more essence to get to level 2. And we cannot, unfortunately, cook the dog meat. Which is annoying, but it happens. Now, crafting should probably normally be handled by... So I'm going to get rid of the nails, the rags, the meat, alcohol, pills, flare, fabric. Fabric is needed to craft these inventory and hotbar upgrades. We can actually make one, I just need to upgrade the workshop. What do we need to upgrade the workshop? We need nails and boards, which is fine. I don't know what the tire is for. That's strange. Can I examine it? No, I can't. Now, there should be that. Boards. No, thank you. Let's get that. Or this, rather. And... I would like to refill the generator if I could. you would be so kind. The reason I'm refilling the generators is because it does actually take fuel to survive a night. We are going to need more. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. As for the well, we're going to get more wood from the little area down here. Right here. Wow, that's really close to the house. Let's see. See, wooden logs. I could make planks out of them using a saw. Stones. Stones are basically your first ranged weapon. They're kind of shit, but you can find them in wood piles all over the place. I hear it from the east, or west, rather. I always get the two mixed up. Nails you will need in plenty. Boards you will need to repair things. Generally, I can do just fine with minimal number of boards. However, that being said, we are approaching the general time when shit starts to go south. For me, at least. Although, thankfully, these are actually rather easy to cut up into episodes at the very least. So, the general spooky factor is what I dislike so far. I'm not a fan of horror, personally. It unsettles me, and I have enough unsettling me without assistance, thank you. Convert wood planks in every little tick that we have filled up converts it to more boards. Keeping our wood logs in there because it would be advantageous. Can't tell if that sounds the well. I think it is. So, the well. Looks all sinister, doesn't it? We can drink from it. It's a healing source. We can use it once a day. In addition, how many boards do we have? I think we have 2 in the workbench. I think that took 6. So we should... If it's a choice between... If it's a choice between either... Okay, we have plenty. Let's see, I would like to upgrade the workbench. The reason I'm going to do this is so I can upgrade my hotbar and inventory. Single shot pistol, a powerful weapon but useless after being discharged. That is not true. You have to reload it after it is discharged. However, it does a lot of damage, and it's actually relatively cheap to make. So when I can afford that pipe, I'll probably get it. Now, for upgrades, I would recommend the inventory upgrade, personally. The hotbar upgrade is decent, and it does count as a secondary inventory upgrade. However, inventory upgrades give you 2 slots, whereas a hotbar upgrade only gives you 1, I'm fairly sure. Now, in addition, I would like to repair item, the board with nails, and then upgrade item, the board with nails. Every time you upgrade your workshop, you can add more upgrades to it. Attacks use less stamina. That's not bad if I'm getting swamped, however, this is not the weapon that I'm going to be using. More nails means it will take fewer hits to kill something, which is good, and we have a lot of nails, so I don't mind. And this weapon is kind of shit. It is your basic bitch weapon, really. That's the nice way of putting it. I keep hearing spooky shit, and it's dissettling, or disquieting, unsettling words. The saws here. What else was I going to use the boards for? I was going to use the boards for a thing. However, another thing you can do is making a backup board with nails, just in case the one you have on you breaks in the middle of a fight. That being said, where are we going to go? Shrine, broken tree. Huh. I think there's actually a corpse in there that we wanted to go to. So let's go head that way real quick. Corpses tend to have fairly good loot. It's getting dark, isn't it? Shit. We don't have much time to look for it, though. Although if there are little sparkly things that go off near my feet. Is that what I think it is? What is this? Huh. I don't know what that... Oh, shit, yeah, it's getting dark. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go back the fuck to our house before the Gribblies come out and start molesting us. Let's not! Let's not! There's also a bear trap over to the east. So, what I want to do is I want to switch the generator back on, I want to close that door, and I want to do a thing. I would like to hop, skip, and jump the fuck in here. And open this door, close the door. I would also like to barricade this window. Okay, we have enough. That's good. What that does is that cuts down on the amount of light that will... Okay, this lamp was off. That'll cut down on the amount of light that'll get outside, which is... Oh, it's real good. With nails, trap for bears and other things. Chain trap has no description for some reason. I have that medium caliber bullet. I think it needs to be repaired, which just takes scrap metal, I'm fairly sure. It either takes scrap metal or a thing. Let's see, can I make a bear trap? How much would it cost? Okay, I can make 3 bear traps, actually. So what I want to do with the bear trap is... I would like to have it placed in front of this window. Let's see, 3. Right click. Let's see. There it goes. Left click. The reason I'm doing that is just in case something goes in through one of these windows. I want to be able to see it, basically. It would also be favorable if I placed a bear trap in front of that door, but that's the only door that we can get through. And if I place it so that I can still get through the door, then it's... Then it kind of defeats the purpose, really. Now, that light is actually in a poor place because it still gets light filtered through out there. This light is in a bit better place, and it would actually be better if I moved that light into this corner. However, things could still see me through that light, or through this window. And they could still see me through this one, but bear trap in front of that one, chain trap in front of that one. So I'll take things as they are, thank you. Okay, it's starting to get darker. Let's hope we're in for a quiet night. Dogs do show up during the night. And there is an event on the second night. The ambient noise is creeping me the fuck out. That was me popping my fingers. Ignore that. Okay, it's fully night now. Don't you flicker. I hear floorboards creaking. There's something outside. If you listen, you can hear it stepping. It might bust through one of the windows. If it's a knock, then it's just the invitation delivery. Which would be fine, so long as we don't make a sound. I think it's a shadow. Shadows are the thing that show up when you hit level 1. I need to put stones back in my inventory, but I don't know when it's actually going to pop up. So that isn't that's not a very safe idea. I can hear it moving around out there. I wish it would just fucking knock on a door or something. I think it opened a door. Either open the door or push the wardrobe out of the way a little bit. Yeah, it's a shadow. I can hear it. Yep. See? Something is lurking in the shadows. I should stay close to the light. And then one of the lights will flicker out. Unsettling, but it will pass. Shadows cause electrical disturbances, hence why the workbench is also flickering. I hear something. It saw me. Moving around right now would not be a good idea, because it can hear me too. And I know it can. It's upwards. So if it decides to pick a fight, we'll be ready. This is where the horror of this game comes in. It's not that there's a jump scare around every fucking corner like most horror games. It's that you know the monster's there. You're just waiting for it to find you. At least 90% of the time. And I don't know if they'll persist into morning or not. Like I said, the gas that keeps us safe, that keeps us from instantly dying in the night, does not keep the monsters away. It just hides us from them. Okay, the sound of morning coming is starting to ring through the place, which is good. Because that was unsettling, because we had something right outside our fucking window most of the night. Oh, that's good. That's the rays of morning. Isn't that a lovely sight, ladies and gentlemen? Normally in horror games, red is the fucking color of do not go this way. However, in this one, it is the color of safety. Yep, you can see, it came through the front door. I don't know if it's going to be night 3 or something, but eventually there will be. You may have also noticed reputation gain plus 100. As I approach him, the man drops a sack from his back to the floor with a visible relief. I notice a smile on his face through the matte visor of his helmet. The man nods in greeting. We now have 100 reputation with this man. It's still not enough to buy things that I would like, namely a gun. Just, there's some pretty scary shit coming up, and a gun would definitely help. Should I get the metal pipe? And you gain 100 reputation each day you live, and I think it actually goes up the more things you kill in the night. He just wades through the bodies of all the things we've killed. And it's just like, damn, you did some work. I like you. Ah, Jesus. No, don't sell. Do these even give reputation? No, they don't. So, I would like that metal pipe. The reason I would like that metal pipe is so I can get that fucking gun. And some of you might be saying, wait, it's fucking useless. Didn't it say it'll be fucking useless? Well, yes, but, it's still a fucking gun. Is my retort. I need to upgrade my workshop to craft this. Damn it! What do I need for this? I need the toolbox. I will be able to craft more items and fit more upgrades into weapons when I upgrade my workbench. So it shows... dick move, game. It shows you the next tier of items before you can actually make them. Just to show you what you're missing out on. Oh, that's so dickish. Molotov cocktail. Lantern. Need to have it on me to provide light. I have no gasoline. We need to fix that. Because I don't think I have enough gasoline to actually make it through another night. Fuck. Well, shit. Does this sell for anything? No, not really. I think it sells more for Wolf. Because he's a carnivore. And flares, they're kind of fucking useless. I mean, they work a lot like a torch. But... really? Matchsticks also kinda... Well, you can use them, but if you throw like a bottle of gasoline on it and then on something and then throw a matchstick at it, that's a pretty fucking good monster deterrent, just saying. Or if you throw, I think they're also used in the crafting of torches. If you throw like a, bottle of gasoline or a bottle of alcohol, or you pour some gasoline on a monster. You can do that. I'm not recommending it right now. I'm gonna say that straight up. But you can do that. And then you throw a matchstick on it, it'll light it on fire, which does a shit ton of damage. It'll pretty much insta-kill it. We have the scrap metal, we have the pipe, which is... What's the tire for? I still have no idea what the fuck the tire is for. I get the feeling there's a lot of upgrades for this workbench because I've never actually seen anyone fill that bottom row. So, yeah. I'm going to sell the pills. I'm going to sell the flares. I'm keeping the 9-volt battery because that's used for the flashlight. Which I will eventually get, damn it. Or at least I think it's used for the flashlight. I could be wrong on that. Let's at least see. And yeah, time is frozen. The generator takes no fuel. He will stay here until time moves again. Let's see. Pills. 30 value. I don't know. Some might argue that keeping the flares is a good idea. I would argue otherwise, but I mean, really, it probably would have been better off if we sold those to Wolf. But actually saying that, it would have been a better idea to sell those to Wolf. God damn it. Because Wolf doesn't... I don't think Wolf actually naturally gains reputation. Unlike this guy and the next area's merchant. There's 3 witches that will show up in the next area. And they sell food, mostly. Yeah, as you can see, like down here, we don't have enough fuel to last us through the night. So tomorrow is going to be a scramble to look for that corpse or somewhere else to get fuel. Which actually, if we go down here, then we can just cut straight over here, and we should find the broken tree. And I think the corpse was either around the broken tree or it was just slightly north of the broken tree, which is fine. Oh yeah, something was pushing on the wardrobe, if you notice. It's a little out of the way. So, that's fine. And then this door was open. We could probably go through, and... So yeah, our little traps are going to keep us mostly safe. I should probably put a bear trap in here. Or at least a bottle trap. So bottle traps are basically you just throw a glass bottle on the floor. It'll smash. The enemies will take damage from it, akin to what a bear trap does. But you won't take any damage from it. So anyway, yeah. This has been Rabbit. I probably said the Mad Hatter at the beginning of this episode, but fuck it. I don't care. You know who it is. It's a me. It's a me. And this has been Darkwood for a rather stress-inducing night, even though nothing really happened. Although saying that, there might be a little envelope at the front door. No, there's no doorway this way. No, there's not. One of these nights, someone will come and knock at the nearest door to us. Probably like this one, or that one. All kinds of bodily functions today. Hiccups, burps, etc. But anyway, this has been Darkwood. It's a good game. It's a good game so far. If you stick really close to the house, the time will stay frozen. Even if you're outside. It's a good game so far. I like it. As stress-inducing as it is, it's pretty... It's pretty decent, I must say. Got us an upgrade. Got our weapon an upgrade. Yeah. So anyway, have a wonderful time, everybody. Goodbye. Now let's see if it'll actually stop fucking recording.